I am Peter Drucker. I've been a queer activist and writer for many, many years. My most recent book was called Warped: Gay Normality and Queer Anti-Capitalism. Queer Marxism is a Marxism that speaks to our time and to young people today. It doesn't borrow the images of Marxism that come from the distant past, from Vietnam and Cuba and China and Russia. It speaks to young people today, wherever they live. And it makes connections between capitalism and sexuality and gender and trans issues that I think young people understand intuitively, very strongly, but perhaps not quite yet theoretically. So we're deepening the theoretical understanding of the connections through queer Marxism. I think a key question and a difficult question is, how can people survive in these difficult times, especially for young people? These are difficult times. So how can people earn a living? How can people survive in their relationships and love one another? And at the same time, express all the parts of their selves, of their sexualities that have been denied, that have been suppressed. And it's not easy. So I think to be revolutionary today is to help people capture all those parts of themselves that are so hard to capture and to bring together. We are all of us caught now in huge geopolitical conflicts, wars and antagonisms around the world, and all of us risk being co-opted one way or another into the dominant powers and how they're trying to use us. And this applies to LGBTIQ people too. There are governments now, Western European governments, North American governments, that are pretending to defend our rights and our struggles. And they're doing that by trying to harness us to fight against Muslims and to fight against Africans. And it's crucial that we not allow ourselves to be caught up in this struggle, which is not our struggle. We have to claim a struggle that's really our struggle, an independent struggle, and a struggle in solidarity with people around the world, including in Muslim countries, in African countries. I think these are exciting times to be a young LGBTIQ person, and also a difficult time, because so many things are being spoken now that have never been spoken before. What it's like to be a trans person, a non-binary person, a trans person of color. It's exciting to be expressing these things for the first time, and at the same time, hard to imagine victory, hard to imagine transforming the world. So it's really a world for all of us. But I believe it's possible that if we stand together, that if we're in solidarity, we can really change the world.